Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for February. I hope you're doing well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Scorpio out there, so guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies may reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Scorpio, please don't force yourself into a reading that's just not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Scorpio? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you're starting out with the Five of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Queen of Swords. So it looks to me like you're currently seated in a situation where you may have left someone out in the cold, but more likely you're feeling abandoned or rejected. But the Ace of Cups is here, and that tells me it could be one of two things. Either there's a renewal in this love, or you're pouring this love into yourself. With the Queen of Swords, I do feel like you're being very honest and very direct with yourself, and I feel like with others as well. But you've had to put up these boundaries. The Queen of Swords is known as the divorce queen, and it's because she has these boundaries up. And it's because of the pain that has been dealt with in the past. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're feeling very hurt, very rejected. You're pouring that love into yourself, and you're doing this also by way of boundaries, new boundaries that you've instituted in your life. So let me see who's in your energy. All right. The person in your energy has the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Knight of Cups reversed, and we have the Three of Cups reversed. So this person in your energy, Scorpio, is going through a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle. I can see that they're feeling, at this point, they're feeling kind of like they failed, like they're unhappy. They feel like things have failed between the two of you. It looks like it's because of a decision that they made that destabilized the connection. Knight of Cups reversed tells me they still have feelings for you, but they're not expressing them. I also feel like they're kind of isolating. I don't see them going out with friends or family, so they're kind of isolating a little bit. Let me see the energy between Scorpio and this person. Six of Cups. You may have known this person for a very long time. You could also be a soulmate. I feel like you're both kind of looking back at memories, looking back at things that have happened, you know, between the two of you. I feel like this was a longer term relationship, most likely. You're both pondering it. Let me see what's affecting this connection. The Seven of Cups. There's been confusion. Yeah, there's confusions, and one of you may have had options. One or even both of you. Let me see the outcome, please. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. You may share a child with this person for a few of you. Show me the outcome. The Sun. You're going to get the clarity. So I feel like there could be some confusion right now that's affecting the relationship, but you're going to receive the clarity. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Underlying energy, you may be wondering if this person is a player. This does look like it is a connection that is a little bit on and off. And if that's the case, it looks like at this particular time, it is in the off phase. I don't see you really communicating with this person right now. So let me clarify. Spirit wants the Five of Pentacles here for Scorpio. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Oh, did you get a love offer from someone else, Scorpio? Because I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that there's a love offer from someone else, possibly somebody from your past. Or it could be someone possibly brand new, but yeah, I see a love offer here. Okay. Okay. And it's not, I don't think it's from this person, because their Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Cups here? So did you leave this person out in the cold? Four of Swords, Six of Swords. Wow, okay. So you're not talking to this person. Yeah, you've moved on. You've moved forward, and I feel like you're moving. So was this a chaotic connection? Because you're healing from it. I see that. But with this Ace of Cups, it looks to me like you accepted this love offer. You're the one who had options. And so I feel like you've moved away from this connection and likely moved towards someone new. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Death card in reverse and the Four of Cups reversed. You could be moving towards somebody from your past that you never quite got over. Yeah, and that person could have come back into your energy in some manner. Yeah, I see that for somebody. I do feel like there's unfinished business here between you and this person. But I definitely get this feeling that you have, there's a sense of unrequited love. And it does look like it's somebody from your past. Let me look at this person's energy. Somebody you likely waited for a while, and then you moved on. You were no longer talking to that person, and now they have come back into your life. And in order to accept that love offer, you've had to possibly walk away from something else. Let me see this person's energy. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? It's too many cards. Let's try that again. Why is the Six of Wands in reverse for the person in Scorpio's energy? King of Cups and the Five of Wands. This person's in love with you. They have deep feelings. I feel like this person has watched you. But they're also, I'm seeing conflict that's here. And in this conflict, this person feels defeated. They feel like emotionally they're defeated right now. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse? You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or another Scorpio. But I feel like this person is very, I feel like they're very focused on you right now. All right, we have the Emperor reversed. We have the Sun in reverse. Now in your outcome, it's in the upright. And then we have, again, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this person's not really taking any action. They feel like this situation has spun out of control. With the Knight of Cups here in the reverse, they definitely have feelings for you, but there's options that are here, and there's a lot of confusion in this person's energy. That's why they're not doing anything. They feel like it's a situation that's confusing, it's out of control, there's been conflict between the two of you, and they feel utterly defeated. But what they do know is that they love you. However, they're not expressing that, and you're keeping silent too. So I feel like this is a no contact situation. This person is feeling very unhappy. They could be a little bit controlling right now because they feel out of control. So they may be trying to control circumstances, but they're very unhappy. I can tell you that. Let me see why the Three of Cups is in reverse. And you seem to be moving away from this situation towards someone else. I can tell you they're hoping that you don't. We have the Six of Pentacles, and there's that Five of Cups. Five of Coins, I'm sorry. Yeah, and that's in your energy. See, they want to balance this out. They're very unhappy. But they feel like you won't be amenable to it, that you're not going to be open to that. That's why they're also keeping their feelings to themselves. They're feeling extremely rejected and abandoned right now. They feel like you juggled them with someone else. Let me see the energy between the two of you. Show me the Six of Cups. Okay. Strength card. Leo energy. Very strong Leo energy, actually. There's also Aries energy. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So I do feel like you're not investing in this situation any longer. I do feel like you've walked away from this person, and they're feeling that keenly. They fear that if they try to contact you or, you know, try to reach out to you or express themselves, that you're going to shut them down. They also fear conflict because they, like I said, they feel so defeated right now. I don't see you investing in this person. I also feel like you're a little impatient with them. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here for Scorpio and this person? Queen of Swords reversed. And the Three of Cups reversed. That's in their energies twice. So it's very strong energy of them isolating, staying to themselves, being unhappy. And a lot of it, there's just confusion and a lot of confusion and, you know, feeling like their world is spinning out of control. So in your energy, I feel like you've cut this person out. I feel like you could even be a little angry with the way that they are behaving right now. I see some impatience. You could have been a bit cutting with your words. I mean, I have to be honest, but I feel like you're no longer talking to this person. You don't want to talk to them. You've made this decision to move forward. So let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Scorpio. Show me the outcome for Scorpio. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Wands reversed. And we have the Fool. Yeah, you're moving towards a new beginning. I see a new beginning here. And it looks like it's with somebody that you had unresolved feelings for. You thought it was done and over. You know, it looks like there was some sort of an ending here, but you never really got over that person. I see communication. I see that there could have even been communication off and on. Like I said, there was an off phase. Now we see an on phase. So I get that off and on, possibly in communication. Just be careful you're not dealing with a player here. But I do see you taking a risk, entering into a new beginning, you know, feeling really happy about it. The person that's in your energy, they're gonna have a hard time with this. I do feel like this is the person that you kind of left out in the cold, and they're feeling extremely rejected. They're feeling like you juggled them with someone else. They're very unhappy. And I do feel like Page of Wands in the reverse is someone who, when they don't get what they want, they can kind of throw a tantrum. We see that they're a little bit controlling anyway. So I feel like this person is going to have a fit when they find out that you have moved forward with this new beginning. So it's going to be difficult for them. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. You could be dealing with a, because there's air sign energy all over this. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this is having an honest conversation. So, yep. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. We just had our Lunar New Year. I think it was on Tuesday. So I'm going to use the Chinese fortune deck. All right, so your card is Destiny, number 35, Destiny. Give me a second and I'm going to read that for you. It's interesting that that's the card that came out. All right, so it says spiritual period, glimpse into the future, new address, life changes, realizations. It says you may be lacking confidence and not sure what action to take, but don't be too impulsive. Keep an even temper for best results. Stay positive, as positive thoughts and actions will see your destiny be exactly what you are hoping for. A spiritual time where you will also be giving back and sharing the wealth with those less fortunate. In time, you will have the potential to help others achieve their goals. Now, I'm going to read the relationship portion as well. It says, destiny will bring you what you hope and wish for in the distant future regarding personal relationships. You will be involved with a new group of friends that you feel really connected to, and great fun times await. Children that are born in your circle now will be highly spiritual and intelligent. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you, Scorpio. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the video if you get the opportunity. And until I see you in your next reading, Scorpio, know that you are loved, and namaste.